and welcome to another TMI Moment. This is your girl Terra. Yes, y'all, I am back again today. Yesterday I shared with you the 4 things that authentic people do. And one of the things that I shared with you was that they embrace or they reconnect to their inner child. And so today I just wanted to get on here and share a couple of ways of how you can connect with your inner child and be your true self and be the authentic you. Now listen, y'all know how I do. I like to see your comments. I'm not gonna comment because I'm gonna try to keep the video as condensed as possible. So when you comment, I will come back and I will read everybody's comment. Let me know if you're watching the replay. Type in hashtag replay. If you're just watching me, go ahead and speak to me. Let me know that you're on here. Let me know if you're enjoying it. Also, make sure I'm going to put the link to my YouTube channel. So go in and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you're notified when I go live on YouTube. So like if I ever decide to take down the videos off of Facebook, you'll have it on YouTube. That's going to be the place where that's going to be the house for my videos and stuff like that. And so again, thank y'all so much for tuning in for another TMI moment. Now, how can you connect with your inner child and be your true self? When you reconnect, before I even start any of that other, let me just make this disclaimer, okay? Everything that I am sharing with you is stuff that I've tried for myself personally. My earring just came off. Everything that I tried for myself personally, or is something that, it's just my opinion, okay? This is not a replacement for therapy. So if there's some issues that you're dealing with and you need professional help, I am not a professional therapist. I'm not a counselor. So definitely seek out help with those professionals who are licensed to deal with your specific need. These are things that I've done that has helped me to become who I am today. And so I just want to share that with you. For those of you who want to implement some of these things, use it, do it at your own discretion, okay? So these are ways that I want to share with you of how to reconnect with your inner child and to become the authentic you. So listen, like I was saying, when you reconnect with your inner child, you're able to a lot of times heal the wounds from your past, which allows you to be closer and to embrace the true you. And so one of the top things that I'm going to give you 5 different things that you can learn from connecting with your inner child. And number 1 is there is no such thing as failure. There is only experiences. The best way to experience life is through play. Like when a child is learning how to walk, they are not thinking about every time that they fall. They're not saying, oh, I failed, so I'm going to stop. I'm not going to try again. No, they see the adults or the older children walking around, so they want to do it too. And so when they fall, they get right back up again. They pull up, even if they can't get up on their own, they'll pull up on whatever is near them, even if it's dangerous, if it's a table, the corners and all that kind of stuff. They're pulling up, trying to do it again, trying to achieve that thing that they have set their mind to. They don't see failure. Failure is not a behavior that we are born with. Failure is something that we're taught in life. And so the first thing to reconnect with your child is to go back to the original. There is not a such thing as failure. There's only experiences. Number 2, it doesn't matter what other people think. Oh, do children not know this? If they want to cry, they're going to cry. If they want to scream, they're going to scream. If they're hungry, they're hungry. If they want to dance in public, they'll dance in public. If they want to sing when they eat, they'll sing when they eat. If they want to shake their leg, okay, let me not say that because my husband may be watching this video and that is something that, he shakes that leg. Y'all know I talk about him shaking that leg just when he say it relaxes him. Anywho, but you know what? When you reconnect with your inner child, you really don't consider what everybody else is thinking. You do what you want to do. You think about, now in a relationship, of course, that's a whole nother story. There are some considerations that we give for our spouses and stuff like that. I'm not talking about general stuff that's not who you really are, that's going to change the person of who you are. I'm talking about those things that I've changed the way that I think about myself because of what someone else has told me. I devalue myself because of what I think someone else is thinking. That's what we're talking about. That's the kind of thinking that we're talking about. Okay. I don't care if someone feels like I'm not qualified for something. If my life experiences, if my educational experiences has shown that I'm qualified, if God says that I'm qualified, then I'm qualified. Can't nobody else tell me anything different. I don't care. I can do it. Look, y'all hear me? It sounds like I return to my inner child, because that's how children say, I don't care. I'm not listening to anything anybody else has to say. It doesn't matter what you think about me. I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and I am free to be me, and I am going to do what I have been called to do, what I believe I can do. Number 3, love is unconditional. Now, a lot of people, because we have seen a tainted view of love, when we say love is unconditional, then we have some thoughts that we want to say about that. But at the end of the day, love is unconditional. Love doesn't say that someone else is perfect, but what love says is, I'm going to love you even though you're imperfect. I'm going to love you beyond your faults. The Bible tells us that love covers a multitude of sin. So even though there are some things that may need to be changed about you, love is unconditional. A baby, when they love their parents, they love them no matter what. My children think that I'm Superwoman. They think that daddy is Superman. They think we as the family are the Incredibles and that we can do anything. And that is wonderful. And I'm not going to take that away from them, because many times we are taught how to take that away. We are taught to take that away. We're taught to look at the negative versus the positive. No, love is unconditional. And when you truly love someone, go check out 1 Corinthians 13. Read that read that entire chapter, and then get your dictionary, have your dictionary on the side, and look at those definitions. Love is I remember when my husband and I were going through marriage counseling, and our counselor, Pastor Irvin Whitaker, he shared with us, this is the one thing that if I don't remember nothing else, I remember this. He said, you may fail at love, but a God kind of love will never fail. He said, so I don't care, no matter what y'all go through. You may fail at love, but the God kind of love. And as a married couple, you're supposed to have not only, I might have the love that I'm feeling you. I love you. I'm attracted to you. But no, I need something deeper than that. I need that unconditional love. And when we connect to our inner child, we go back to knowing how to love unconditionally. That may be one of the reasons why Jesus said that, have suffer the little children to come unto me. He wants there's something about the way that a child comes with such innocence. Can we return to our innocence? Woo, that's good to me. Number 4, I live in the present moment. I'm not worried about tomorrow. I am focused on today. If I'm hungry now, I let you know I'm hungry now. When I'm happy, I let you know I'm happy. When I'm calm, I let you know I'm calm. When I'm afraid, I'm not afraid to express that I'm afraid in that moment, because I understand that I'm in this moment, but I know just as I'm in this moment can always change. And so I'm not stuck. See, when I can live in the moment, that's how I can become unstuck. That's a whole nother topic in and of itself, y'all. Oh, that's good to me. Oh, that's good. I live in the moment. And number 5, it's easy to forgive others. Now, this is where a lot of us get stuck. You don't just have to you don't just have to try to make someone feel what they made you feel. What you do is you show compassion to that person and you move on. See, as a child, if another child hits them today, they may be fighting on the playground, but tomorrow they playing and they're best friends again. Why? Because they know how to forgive. A lot of us don't know how to forgive. We are so worried, we think we know compassion, because when someone tells me that they're in the hospital, I can show compassion, and I can show them love. I can express that love. If someone loses a loved one, or if a loved one passes on, then I can show compassion to that person. I don't have to make them feel like I feel. I can just show them genuine compassion, because my heart just goes out to them. But when we want to forgive somebody, we always got to try to make them feel what they made us feel. No, forgive and move on. So look, those are just 5 basic ways of how you can reconnect to your inner child. Learn that there's not a such thing as failure. There's only experiences. Number 2, know that it does not matter what people think. Number 3, love unconditionally. Number 4, live in the present moment. And number 5, be easy to forgive. Just be a forgiving person. There's so many different ways that you can really reconnect to your inner child. But the easiest way is to begin to just start to think like a child. When you were a child, you used to like to color, you used to like to play. Sometimes we need to do that. Sometimes we need to go outside and play kickball like we used to do back in the day. It'll get your mind out. With my children, when they want to go outside, as those of you who don't know, I homeschool my children. So when they have recess or whatever, those times that I take them outside and I start to run around and play with them, my mind, the stress of what all I have to do and all that kind of stuff, when I'm in the moment, it doesn't even matter. I remember one time I began to do a particular activity that I hadn't done for a long time, and I really had forgotten why I didn't do it. And the reason why I had stopped doing it came flooding back to me like a flood of emotions. You got to be ready for this thing. But I began to hear those negative voices and those negative thoughts of all those people back in the day that used to say these things to me while I was doing that particular activity. And and do y'all know, now this happened for me. And I was able to address those things because of where I was and because of where I was, my emotional and my mental health IQ, where I was at that moment. I knew how to deal with those emotions, and I knew how to move forward, and I was able to heal from that. And I began to see that I was struggling with rejection issues based on what people had said a long time ago from a simple little childhood activity. Y'all, it's that serious. I mean, and so I was able to reconnect just through those simple processes. So when we go back and just start to try to think like a child, not being childish, but the innocence of a child. When we reconnect with the inner child, that helps us become who we are authentically are. That helps us to become our true self. Y'all, I'm getting so tongue tied. I'm trying not to stay on here a long time. I said I wasn't going to be on here a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and stop right there. Listen, I'll be back again. Y'all just remember this. We need to be free to be who we are. Be authentically you. Be who God has created you to be. Be free to be you. Can't nobody beat you being you. I know a lot of people say that. We say that all the time. But do we really believe it? If we really believe it, then each one of us will embrace our uniqueness and become who God has called us to be. Listen, this has been your TMI moment for the day with Terra. I am so thankful that all of you have joined me. Don't forget to like and share this video. Make sure that you click on the link and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank you all so much for your love, for your support. I will see you next time. Remember that this is the day that the Lord has made. Make a conscious, calculated decision to rejoice and be glad in it. Bye-bye.